had blood all on my clothes.
It's one hell of a drug, Freddie.
I was like, Lord have mercy. Hair all messed up, sleep in his eyes.
After I stomped on his couch.
But, hey, man, it's all good, though.
Yeah, thank God for that.
It scared the hell out of me, but I'm good.
We're glad you're with us.
Me too.
Yes.
Trust me.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to see Elizabeth.
Oh, here we go.
Jeez.
Wait. That's all we need is Keyshawn and Son. That's all we need.
Does Jay get that reference?
Oh, Jay, I hope he gets Sanford and Son.
No,
I don't know. I haven't watched it, Freddie.
Yeah.
The kid done tried to take my card and everything because I haven't watched.
You've never watched Sanford and Son.
I've never watched
seen it, Fred.
I've never seen it.
It's on cable and reruns all the time. All you got to do is look for it.
I feel you. I just,
when it
I got kids. I got stuff.
When it comes on TV One, he fast forward and skips
what the hell is TV One?
You've never heard of TV One?
No.
Oh, boy.
Okay, let's go.
He's a Seinfeld guy, man.
Yeah, let's go.
What is TV One?
TV One's like the equivalent of BET.
Have you ever heard of BET?
Okay, yes,
Yeah,
obviously.
like Clio TV, Aspire.
Yeah, so when did TV One come out?
Oh, it's been out for at least 10 years.
Okay.
We're here to help you.
Yeah. Wow. Really?
No, seriously. We're here. I'm not being funny here. We're here to help you from that standpoint.
Look,
if you don't know what TV One is.
Girl right now. No, I'm not TV One. Yeah, okay. Oh, y'all cold, man. Now everybody gonna be quiet.
No, I'm trying to let Freddie get the basketball.
Yeah, but Freddie ain't getting the basketball. Now he's making the damn thing awkward. He's being.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold. I made it awkward? How did I make this awkward?
I'm just.
He looks like a disappointed father right now.
I'm not disappointed.
No,
I just
he looks like a disappointed father.
We're not disappointed.
I'm just thinking how
Well, you both seem like disappointed elder men.
No, we're not disappointed. I just think I'm not saying I'm disappointed. I'm just dumbfounded that you never heard of TV One. That's all.
And what Freddie is trying to say, Jay, is
here we go.
We have to help
So
you.
TV One is like the new version of BET. That's what you're telling me.
No, we just got to help you. That's all.
No, help me. Why help me?
We're going to get there.
Help
We're going to help you. We're going to bring you back.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
We're going to bring you
now
back,
I'm
brother.
All right.
We go get
you. Bring me back or bring me forward? It's been out for 10 years. What's going on?
We'll bring it back to game one of the Eastern Conference Finals. This way, Jay can escape and Keyshawn can escape and I can escape, especially when Jimmy Butler did not allow Boston to escape as they tried to steal game one, and it did not happen. That's next with Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max on ESPN Radio.
Yeah,
and
Freddie, and I got to read. So great toss on that one. A bunch of jerks this morning I work with. Hot news story talking about one of the best business minds in sports. Regardless of how you feel about how he runs things in Dallas, you can't deny the dude is a baller. That 3 Super Bowl run was legendary, and he turned his parents' small grocery store into an empire worth billions. So when he puts millions into a new market, valued at $1.7 trillion, it's worth paying attention to. Here's the best part, though. Now, ordinary people can enter that same market without needing to own a franchise. Check it out. It's called Masterworks. What they're doing is revolutionary, which is why they've already gotten over 400,000 members on their platform and certified unicorn status. Our listeners get priority access to skip their wait list. Just go to masterworks.io and use promo code KJM. See important Regulation A disclosures at masterworks.io/CD. That's masterworks.io, promo code KJM. Masterworks.io, promo code KJM. There is no guarantee of profits, and investing includes risk of loss. Thanks a lot for nothing, Freddie.
The Miami Heat went into the locker room. They were down 8 points.
They just played desperate, and I didn't think necessarily that their defense was physical enough. They weren't active enough in the first half. That all turned into third quarter. They didn't take anything for granted.
This is Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max.
I'm loving this new Mountain Dew Legend.
B-Dubs is the only place you can get it, my boy.
Kind of like Chicago being the only place where someone hit 14 threes.
Told you he was gonna bring it up. Hey, you gotta let it go, man.
Oh, I did. 14 beautiful times.
Not that anybody's counting.
Hey, you two. Go outside and play.
Create a season full of playfulness. Your happiest spring starts at Lowe's.
For me, one of the best things about life is that we keep moving forward. We discover exciting new technologies, redefine who we are and how we want to lead our lives. Basically, we choose what we want our future to look like.
So what's yours going to be?
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Claritin provides non-drowsy symptom relief from over 200 indoor and outdoor allergens, day after day. Feel the clarity and make today the most wonderful time of the year with Claritin Clear.
When I'm on my hands and knees and I'm digging through the dirt, I feel something in me, like a fire that's just growing. I feel kinder when nature is so kind to me.
Find more ways to grow with Miracle Grow.
Popeye's new Buffalo Ranch chicken sandwich is here to sauce things up. The internet's favorite chicken sandwich now comes with a zesty buffalo and creamy ranch sauce, spread on our brioche buns with crunchy pickles and juicy chicken breasts. Try it today.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
For those of you who've never seen the greatest the world has ever been, let's go!
Pittsburgh touchdown! Wow, did he make a great play?
This will be one of the biggest trades in NFL history.
The NFL schedule is here.
Touchdown!
It's a rematch that's been talked about over and over.
This is where it all starts.
Pan level, score!
Download the NFL app today.
You have an alarming number of puppets.
I sell them online.
Let's make this puppet biz legit. You are good. LegalZoom. Now you're in business.
One app, one tap, so stacked. A whole lot of everything. Now that's facts. Rookies making plays you gotta see. Mel talking pics. The draft OG. Thug Rose drawing blood in the octagon. Knicks fans out here yelling bing bong. Play by plays in the feed. Live updates. Quick like Cooper's feet. Quarter sisters. They got the win in jeans. Slow alley. Going off like on court queens. Scores and stats make you wanna get that. It's only for everything. The ESPN app.
Okay, well.
Red Bull gives you wings.
At Empower, we believe in opening doors. Let us help move you towards financial freedom for all of life's moments. We've been helping over 17 million customers create the future they want, and we're ready to open some doors for you.
For those who love peanut butter, and those who want to get married to peanut butter, I now pronounce you weird. So much peanut butter.
For Imprint, this is Lisa. Hi, I'd like 50 welcome wows and 300 customer I love it.
Promotional products from 4imprint are certain to deliver ooh yes.
Wow.
I love it. Find some wow now at 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
You're getting up correctly. Passing lanes. They didn't even allow simple dribble handoff.
Relocates, gets it, fires. A three, got it! Oh, Jimmy Buckets with a big one.
He came into this series averaging a playoff career high 28.7 points. And tonight he hung 41 points, 9 boards, 5 assists, 4 steals, and 3 blocks on 17 for 18 free throw shooting. That is the very definition of a superstar in the NBA.
I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I play the shots. I call the calls.
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max on ESPN Radio, the ESPN app, ESPN2, Sirius XM Channel 80. And from Max Kellerman, Freddie Cole, my man Keyshawn Johnson, my other man Jay Williams. It's time to give you that straight talk, brought by Straight Talk Wireless.
I got to be the other man, though.
I got to be the other man?
If we're blank man, why I got to be other guy?
What are you talking about?
You said my other man.
You're getting way too personal this morning.
It's like, we're blank man and blank man's with other guy.
You're getting way too personal this morning, brother.
You made it personal early.
Man.
I'm losing credit by the second.
No, you're not losing credit.
I mean, you're the one that brings awkward subject matter up.
Wait a minute. You work with Keyshawn every day, and I brought up awkward subject matter?
That's fair. That is
I'm the bad guy in this piece here? Wow.
Look at Key like a bad kid being quiet.
He's like, look, this ain't about me right now, because he didn't say it. He's like, my name's Bennett. I'm not in it from that standpoint. But plenty of people were in it when it comes to last night, guys, with Miami. And I saw a stat that I could not believe with the Miami Heat so far in the playoffs. Not 1-0 in Eastern Conference Finals, Jay. They've outscored their opponents by plus 102 in the third quarter so far in the playoffs, and it was a nuclear third quarter for them, where they outscored Boston 39-14. Everything that Boston did right in the first half, completely the other way in the third quarter, and Miami got that victory in Game 1.
So, look, I'm ready to do this, and it's wild that I'm doing this, but I'm going to do it. So, Jimmy Butler's name belongs in the same breath with Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Crazy, right? As the only players in a single postseason averaging 28 points per game, 5 assists, 2 steals on 50+% shooting from the field. I just want you to think about that for a second, Key. We just said Jimmy Butler's name in the same breath with MJ for what this dude is doing in this postseason. So the conversations about Jimmy Butler being that guy to carry a team to a world championship, man, just throw that out the window because this dude can. He can. And I'm not going to sit up here and make excuses because obviously I think if Marcus Smart were playing, if you go back to the 2020 conference finals, he held Jimmy Butler to 23% shooting from the field. So I think that was a huge equalizer that was not in the game because they targeted Peyton Pritchard every possession. I mean, every one. If there was a player, have you ever been on the court or in a situation where you feel just like me in the last segment? I'm like, damn, TV1, should I know that? It feels extremely uncomfortable. That's who Peyton Pritchard was on the floor every single time when they were on defense because they kept finding the right matchup to get him on the player they wanted him to guard. And Jimmy Butler took advantage of that. That led to 17 points in the third quarter and led to a pretty easily game that they won at home.
Well, the Miami Heat and Eric Spoelstra and company shouldn't apologize for Pritchard being on the floor and for Butler taking advantage of him. That's what good scouting is about. That's what the advanced scouting is about. And that's also about studying film, understanding the weak opponent so you can let your top player dominate on the floor. 41 points, 9 boards. And you mentioned Michael Jordan, and you say we are talking about him in the same breath as Michael Jordan because he's doing Michael Jordan-like things in the postseason. That is why if he was shooting 40% and only scoring 25 points, we probably wouldn't be having that conversation. But because those numbers are equal, Jay, we're having a conversation of as Michael Jordan. Now, a lot of people probably looked at Jimmy Butler because when you go to Chicago, Minnesota, in Philly, they never really saw this version of Jimmy Butler. Everybody's always looking for an excuse to talk about how he arrived in the NBA. He was a defensive player first. His offensive game wasn't there. But that wasn't where he was focused at. His focus was, I need to figure out how to stay in the NBA. Mm-hmm. And once he did that, now you go to Miami with Eric Spoelstra and company, and they unleash him on the offensive side of the ball, which we look at now and we think is something different. He always, if you go back and you look at his career, has been able to score points at a high volume, just not on a consistent basis.
Keyshawn, Jay Will, and Max on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, Keyshawn Johnson, Jay Williams, and Freddie Cohen in for Max Kellerman. Eric Spoelstra, the head coach, has something great to say about what makes Jimmy Butler, especially in the playoffs.
Jimmy Butler is an elite competitor. You know, there's a lot of guys in this league that are playing basketball. He's competing to win. That's a totally different thing, and he does that as well as anybody in this league.
So, Freddie, I remember watching a game a couple of months ago, and I forget who the Heat were playing against, but it was that whole reaction that Jimmy Butler had with Eric Spoelstra. Now, I lived down in Miami for 3 years. I spent time, Nick Harrison was a manager on our basketball team at Duke. He is the president and CEO of the Miami Heat. I've been down to games. I've done D. Wade's fantasy camp, and I spent time with Eric Spoelstra, a lot of time. He is one of the most mild-mannered, most competitive dudes you will ever meet. He kind of resembles a lot of Pat Riley, that kind of aura, right? I've never seen him lose his stuff, ever.
Right.
And in that moment, he said, it was quoted about Jimmy Butler when that blow-up happened. I knew your ass was crazy, right? He said that out loud. But one of the things is Jimmy Butler is crazy. That's why you love him. He's the kind of crazy that you want on your damn team because he's always needling people. He's always pushing you. Now, that can wear some people out. But for a culture like the Miami Heat, for what he brings to the table and the way they defend it, the way they communicate, like this team is the real deal. Now, I think it's a different series of Marcus Smart and Al Horford back because Al Horford not being on the court then allowed Bam Adebayo to own the paint, which kind of, it kind of soaks up all those driving lanes. But still, man, it was a demonstrative statement they made last night in Game 1 at home.
But remember, as we talk about guys with matchups, and mismatches, we've seen the Celtics rebound. For example, they lose game 1 of a series against the Milwaukee Bucks. They rebound. They wind up winning that series.
Yeah.
This is the kind of basketball team that is not going to allow performance like that deter them, because as great as he was in the third quarter and the second half, the Celtics will continue to make this a game. And we'll see what happens. Marcus Smart gets back, and Al Horford may not be around for game 2 of this series. So we'll see exactly how that's going to manufacture itself. But the one thing I'll say about Jimmy Butler, and Jay, you can start, Key, you can chime in with this. When you have a guy that knows he's the dude and believes he's the dude, and everybody believes it, it can take you a long, long way. It may have taken time for people to realize that about Jimmy Butler, but Miami knew it. That's why they pursued him. And, you know, there are plenty of 76ers fans that die a little bit inside seeing Jimmy Butler do this, the way that he didn't do that for Philadelphia, didn't get a chance to, that James Harden didn't do in the playoff series, that the Miami, he beat the Philadelphia 76ers.
Leadership is brought to the table in many different ways. And I think people don't understand that sometimes. They look at professional athletes and not really understand how they lead, right? You look at Jimmy Butler and his attitude. I like that. I can play with him. It's like Patrick Beverly, who'll join us at 7:45. I hate Patrick Beverly as an opponent. I love him as a teammate, and I feel the same way about Jimmy Butler because of the attitude, the things that he brings to the table. Pat Riley and company, when they went out and got Jimmy Butler, they knew those sort of things. They knew they needed that grit, that toughness, that certain stare down as part of their locker room, because when you have a guy like that, championship teams, everybody got one of those. You can't have a bunch of softies. It's not going to work.
And one last thing, Freddie. Shout out to Gabe Vincent and Max Strus.
Tremendous.
Undrafted players that are starting for a team in the Eastern Conference Finals, and a team that has not played without Kyle Lowry in the postseason.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Max Strus has put Duncan Robinson on the bench. That guy's a darling a couple of years ago.
We just got a big deal, Freddie.
Yeah,
got a massive deal.
And now all of a sudden he's definitely the odd man out when it comes to Miami on this playoff run, up 1-0 in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's part of Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise. Thanks for joining us here. Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. Keyshawn Johnson, Jay Williams, Freddie Coleman, in for Max Kellerman. 10 minutes from how would you roast a guy like Tom Brady? That comes your way in 10 minutes. And can Luka Doncic out-Dirk Nowitzki and beat the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference playoffs? That's coming up after Keyshawn, who knows what a roast is now. So what athlete would we want to roast? We'll talk about that. And also have this from Straight Talk Wireless and Keyshawn Johnson.
Out-Dirk.
I know one thing, that the director needs to fix my lighting because I look really, really dark.
Well,
cutting the price of your wireless bill feels good. Really good. Actually, it feels great, and you should try it. So cut your bill by switching to Straight Talk Wireless, now offering a $45 Silver Unlimited plan, 5 gigabytes of hotspot, and nationwide 5G on Americans' largest and most dependable networks. The $45 Silver Unlimited plan from Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise. A month equals 30 days. See terms and conditions at straighttalk.com. 5G compatible device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary.
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max.
Jay is the basketball expert on the show, being one of the top point guards that come out of Duke. No question about it, so he sees it different.
This is Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max.
I'm loving this new Mountain Dew Legend.
B-Dubs is the only place you can get it, my boy.
Kind of like Chicago being the only place where someone hit 14 threes.
Told you was gonna bring it up. Hey, you gotta let it go, man.
Oh, I did. 14 beautiful times.
Not that anybody's counting. For me, one of the best things about life is that we keep moving forward. We discover exciting new technologies, redefine who we are and how we want to lead our lives. Basically, we choose what we want our future to look like. So what's yours going to be?
New Axe Body Wash. Made with 100% natural origin scents. So you smell 100. Smell as fresh as nature gets.
What's it like having Xfinity Internet?
It's beyond gig speed fast. So gaming with your niece has never felt more intense. Hey, what does this button do?
No, don't!
We're talking supersonic Wi-Fi, 3 times the bandwidth, and the power to connect hundreds of devices at once.
That's powerful.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
You just did.
Unbeatable internet from Xfinity.
Made to do anything so you can do anything.
Whoa.
So I'm a beachside hotel. As you can see, I'm pretty relaxed. I don't mean to brag, but I do have multiple pools. I'm looking for someone who likes sand and sun. Active types are cool. I know a lot of fun spots. If you have kids, great. I'm great with kids. And yeah, that's me. Beachside Hotel.
When it comes to finding the right parts to fix your car, shop CarParts.com. To always find the right parts fast. To always save up to 50%. And to always be certain the parts you purchase will fit perfectly. Plus, our parts come with a lifetime replacement guarantee. So you can always shop CarParts.com with confidence. Get the right parts right now at CarParts.com.
They're coming. Stay hidden, or we will not survive. You still want Kenobi. He's gone.
Maybe you've been looking in the wrong places.
You can't escape him!
Obi-Wan Kenobi, limited series, streaming May 27th.
At Fingerhut, we don't define you by your credit score. We offer lower monthly payments than traditional buy now, pay later options on things you need as you build your credit history with a Fingerhut Fedi credit account at fingerhut.com.
Fingerhut credit accounts are issued by WebBank, member FDIC.
Joybird.com takes customizable furniture to a whole new level, so you can create furniture that complements your art, your green thumb, your fur baby, your style, your vision, your room, or just you. Mix and match your favorite colors, styles, and fabrics. Create your dream space with Joybird. Plus, get free design services at joybird.com.
Here's to Ibotta for giving us cash back on the items we already buy at the stores we already shop at.
We're a Fig TV family made up to illustrate the extreme monetary value of using Ibotta.
Cheers to that!
In-store, online, there's cash back in everything you buy.
Big Rig, Harry Higgs.
Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts.
He's just an every man's man, or every person's person. The ladies love him because is he the most sexy guy on the PGA Tour? Does he have the most athletic looking body? No, but he has a good time. He has a good heart.
How would you describe yourself physically?
Just the ultimate specimen. It's a lot of hard work to look this good.
Put your hands together for Harry Higgs. Big Ragu.
Harry Higgs is a golf cult figure partly because of his figure. By his own admission, his belt buckle plays hide and seek with his belly. He's never met a shirt button he liked, and his chest hair is thicker than a North Dakota wheat field.
Jeez. Harry. I'll just say this. If it's a windy day and it's hard to pick up grass, he could just take that chest hair out and throw it.
He looks like he could easily fit back in the 60s and 70s on the PGA Tour.
If they made a movie about your life, who would play you in the movie?
Could I say me? I think I would do a good job. But if not, if that's a disqualification, can't be yourself. Let's go with Matthew McConaughey. He'd need to put on a bit of weight. But I like Matthew's style.
If you're looking for six-pack abs and biceps, Brooks Koepka, Dustin Johnson, and Tiger Woods check those boxes. But if you're looking for a dad bod and a loyal following of fans, then the 30-year-old Higgs, all 235 pounds of him, is your man.
I mean, I guess it's because I look like most of them and kind of, I guess in a way, stand out amongst my peers at times. They're really focusing on what they're trying to do, what they're trying to accomplish week in and week out.
Butler drives to his right, slams on the brakes, back out the screws, relocates, gets it, fires. A three, got it! Oh, Oh, Jimmy Buckets with a big one.
It is time for SportsCenter right now. And how about Jimmy Butler dropping 41 as the Miami Heat take Game 1 of Eastern Conference Finals over the Boston Celtics, 118-107. Miami also was doing on the defensive end as they had 12 blocks, tied for the most in a playoff game in team history. Jimmy Butler now has 3 games this postseason with at least 40 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in his Heat playoff career. That passes LeBron James and Dwayne Wade for the most in franchise postseason history. Meanwhile, in the NBA Draft Lottery news, staying in the state of Florida, the 2022 NBA Draft Lottery now in the books, and the Orlando Magic will pick first for the 4th time since the lottery era, the second most, trailing only the Cleveland Cavaliers. With those number 1 picks, the Magic have selected Shaquille O'Neal, Chris Webber, and Dwight Howard. The draft will be held June 23rd at the Barclays Center, the home of the Brooklyn Nets in Brooklyn, New York. And in the NHL, the grind continues, and the Lightning and Avalanche get a first shot. The Lightning beat the Panthers 4-1 behind 4 different goal scorers and a 33-save performance by Andre Vasilevsky. Tampa Bay scored 3 power play goals. That is tied for their 3rd most in a playoff game in franchise history. Overtime was needed, but the number 1 seeded Colorado Avalanche in the West, they beat St. Louis 3-2 in Game 1. John Mason scoring the game-winning goal 8 minutes and 2 seconds in overtime to allow the Avalanche to take a 1-0 lead in that series. SportsCenter presented by Progressive Insurance. Progressive Insurance makes bundling home and auto easy. Learn more at Progressive.com. That is Progressive.com.
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max.
Key, what we're about to find out in this next series for me in the Eastern Conference, like man in the arena, like that whole, like Shabago, like that is.
Shabago.
Yeah.
I'm into Shabago.
Yeah, they happen to get there.
Yeah, no, I'm into Shabago. Like a shebang, but not exactly a shebang, a whole bag of shebang. Yeah, Shabago.
It was a shabaco.
Not a shabago. That's the whole bag. A shabaco is like a debacle. You change the pronunciation and the meaning.
Whatever, I was
meant
making
the
a
whole
joke
deal.
from Jay.
It was an absolute shabaco for the Suns in Game 7.
Yeah, sometimes we get our words crossed. You know, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens, Freddie.
Yeah, I wonder how you spell Shabaco.
I was thinking boggle.
It's
like,
okay.
You know, boggle? You know, like play. Yeah.
In this day and age, Webster's Dictionary has everything wide open. So, hey, you can add a word to Webster's Dictionary from that standpoint. Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. Keyshawn Johnson, Jay Wins, Freddie coming in for Max Kellerman on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, the ESPN app, and XM Channel 80. 10 minutes away from can Luka Doncic out Dirk Nowitzki and help the Dallas Mavericks beat the Golden State Warriors in Western Conference Finals. We'll do that in about 10 minutes. Now, Little Birdie told me that you 2 dudes are going to be playing 2 other dudes, meaning Barton Hahn, in a 2-on-2 basketball game that's going to happen on June 1st. And for some godforsaken reason, a Little Birdie also told me that I'm going to be refereeing this whole event. So, yes, money is not an option.
How much do you need for us to get the right calls?
It can be a necessity. I can be your Tim Donaghy in this situation if you pay me right from that standpoint. But there is video of Jay Will, who we all know, great player at Duke, had his time in the NBA, having a chance to get ready by getting ready at the Williams Casa with his 2 kids,
in the house,
getting ready for this whole thing involving Jay Will and Keyshawn on one side, and Barton Hahn, Bart Scott, and Alan Hahn on the other side. Now, there's cute factor, and then there's what you're about to see involving Jay and his kids as Jay is getting ready to help Keyshawn beat Barton Hahn as they have their broadcaster showdown involving these 4 guys. Go ahead, Jay Will. Set up your own thing.
You, Alan Hahn, you, Bart Scott. Let's go, Millie. Go dunk it, Millie. Millie, go dunk it. Go dunk it. Go dunk it.
Just trying to get her to shoot the ball. She had a turnover. My son, who typically always shoots the rock, for some reason decided to be. He got called Ben Simmons in the text thread by some of our colleagues, which is a little bit messed up.
Yeah, she got some Candace Parker in her.
Yeah, she's ready for it.
Yeah. His son certainly has some Ben
Look, this is the part that he just. I'm like, shoot the rock, son. Shoot it. Don't stand by the bucket. Shoot the ball.
DNA got watered down, it looked like, Jay.
Shut up, Keith. What you mean? Leave my kids. They're all right.
And you're trying to force him to shoot.
I'm trying to, because we shooters in the family. My daughter's at least working on it. My son's just standing there. Like, I got to grab him, push him up in the air. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to get a workout, Keith. And I got Denzel Washington just looking to get in the game. He just wants to play.
Oh, your dog's named Denzel?
Denzel.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Denzel Washington. That's what we do in our house.
By the way, cute factor.
Freddie,
yeah.
I noticed some really nice stuff in the house, like those
This
floors.
is what Key does.
Yeah. Well,
Key goes to hardwood. His thing is, Freddie, Key will call me. I'm like, what's up, Key? We're like, hardwood floors? do you have any? I'm like, what? It's 8 o'clock at night.
Not for nothing. The Williams Costa's looking pretty dope though.
It's all right.
In front.
It's all right. We work hard.
Dope.
You worked hard for it. Don't be shy about it.
Yeah, I'm not shy about it. I set aside.
What are they?
Yeah.
See, here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. See,
hey, I just want to know.
That happens every time, Freddie. Here we go. We go deep into it.
But now Key has his answer about hardwood floors.
Yeah,
well, I know I've had hardwood floors.
I knew he had hardwood floors. I knew that.
That's what, Freddie, you know, like
Jay is not a Mediterranean guy. He's probably got a Hampton-style house.
Yeah, hardwood. You're not too far from the truth on that one.
Look at that. That's like
imported bamboo.
What are that?
Imported
what is that?
bamboo.
Like,
Alligator say imported
y'all leave
bamboo.
my crib alone, man.
Really?
Hey, you know what, Freddie? You know when Key be FaceTiming you, I take myself to the corner of a room, just stand so he can't see nothing. Because I ain't trying to give him no ammunition for any show.
That is true. That is.
It's all good though, man. You worked hard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But not for nothing. I'm looking forward to this number one because I want to see exactly because Jay, you still got the handles.
I still got that, yes, and I still got the shot.
Right, and Key's got the height advantage because he's taller, so he can post up people when it comes to Bart Scott and Alan Hahn.
Well, Alan's taller than me.
So Alan's gonna be guarding Key.
He's lighting the britches though.
Alan's gonna be guarding Key. Bart's gonna be guarding me because Bart's gonna try to sweep the leg. So I'm gonna need Key to go to work for a little bit on Alan.
But see, the crazy thing is, Freddie, is they don't understand. I can still move.
Sure.
And when you turn on the switch, I'm not gonna go out on the court and embarrass myself or Jay. It's just not gonna happen.
True.
And it's just not gonna happen. I wouldn't do it. Not gonna do it.
Yates, you know what I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need us to get some slow-mo footage of Key making those offensive moves. I have a feeling that's gonna be great content.
Jay Will, all you need is for him to be the Kyle Anderson to your Ja Morant. Yeah. That's all you need.
Yo, Key, you see that jab, Jay? You see that jab step, Jay?
Sweeping him. Oh, yeah. Key gonna be all the facial expressions. Yeah.
Whole bunch of noises, like you know how boxers throw their punches
all day long.
As long as we don't hear oh my leg. As long as we don't hear that on June 1st.
Yes, we're good. We're good.
The 9 pump fakes.
Foul! Key, the possession's over. Why are you still pump faking?
Be like the first ever 84-second shot clock in history.
That's
waiting for all the pump fakes to end.
When they get when they get older and they play that hoop though, that pump fake boy, they do 9 of them.
Nah, see, that's what Freddie. You got to get Key walking out of the dressing room, like the outfit. The outfits are gonna be everything for our uniforms, our warm ups. I mean, we coming right.
By the way, you guys tweeted that out about people choosing your uniforms. By the way,
did they?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it looks sweet. It's on Twitter already. I saw it last night. So go on the Twitter handle and check it out at Keyshawn J and Max and pick the uniforms for these guys to wear when they face Bart and Hahn on June 1st. Special guest referee, or in this case, maybe special guest judge will be Freddie Coleman.
How long you think this gonna last though? For real?
Now, see, I want the over and under on that one. On the 2-on-2 challenge.
So games 2-11, make it, take it.
They tried to stretch the game.
They tried to say, make the game like
20 points or
21 points.
Really?
Nah.
They tried to stretch it. They was and on top of that, they did not want to make it, take it. They were like, no.
Yeah.
What's up with the last metric? Went pro, yes. Alan Hahn, no.
This is all the making of this game turn like something from Oz on HBO. This what that has.
Hey, yo, real talk though.
Yeah.
Respect for the 6'2", 3/4. I like that.
Well, it's not a lie.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to add. Yeah, I like that little.